Welcome back to Warrior Weekly. I'm Roman Parra, and today we'll be interviewing Kyson Roma on FFA, Jay Christensen on welding, and Kira Warren on swimming. Congratulations to our Chief Washakie FFA for winning the National Two-Star Award for the first time in many decades. So Kyson, what motivated you to join FFA?
I grew up on a ranch, and it was just my background to stay in agriculture, and I just wanted to continue, and high school FFA was a great way.
So with you being in FFA, what is your favorite competition, and what does that involve?
For me, it's horse judging. We're able to compete at state, and there's many groups of 4 horses, and you have to judge them on which one's best for quality.
You judge them off the quality of horse?
Off their muscling and their structural correctness.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. How has FFA helped you develop leadership skills?
We've done a lot of projects like community service, handing out food bank boxes and stuff to people. It's helped us serve, but we also take leadership workshops apart for nationals, and it just helps you develop different ways of leadership.
Within FFA, what is one project that you've worked on so far?
One that we did do was we built cornhole boards, and then for FFA fundraiser, we provided a cornhole tournament and raised money for the club.
What's the most challenging part about FFA for you specifically?
I would say agri-science. It is hard to do. It's pretty much a big essay paperwork, but really it helps develop public speaking and experiments to help the agriculture industry.
What are your future goals within FFA and that club as a total?
Really, I am the president of FFA, and that's all I want to be president again next year, but really I just want to stay in agriculture and become a horseshoer out of high school.
All right, well, those are all the questions we have for you today, Kyson. Thanks for joining us. We're here with Jay Christensen, and we're talking to you about welding and state welding. When it comes to welding, how were you introduced to it?
Came over here my sophomore year, seeing that you guys had a welding program. Never done it before, so I kind of got interested in it and signed up for the class, and it just kind of took off from there.
When it comes to welding, what techniques do you specialize in?
Shield metal arc welding, which is commonly referred to as stick welding, and then more or less flux core welding. It got introduced to that within the last month.
What is the most challenging part of welding? Is it the angles, or what is it, and what has it done for you so far? Has it improved your skills when it comes to welding?
Yeah, so probably the most challenging part of it would be just technique and how to master a technique. It takes a lot of time underneath your hood. Just like I said before, bead after bead after bead. Just got to keep practicing at it. And for me, yeah, it's improved a lot being able to get those techniques down. So yeah.
And then you participate in state welding.
Yeah.
What do you do to prepare for it? What do you do when it comes up to that time?
So, are you referring to when we get there and get ready, or just
Well, you know what? Both.
Before.
How do you prepare for it at school, and then when you get there, what do you do?
So pretty much just prepping for it at school. We had a lot of time to prep for state, or just going down to Cheyenne Steel days when we call it state. But yeah, we had a lot of time to prep for that. Mr. Agard had us doing a lot of prepping for it, a lot of time underneath our hoods, just weld after weld after weld. We did primarily horizontal beads and vertical 3 passes, so yeah, just a lot of time underneath the hood. And then prepping beforehand was just a lot of blueprint reading for the day before, just getting mentally prepared to walk in there and kick butt. So.
When it comes to welding, a lot of places you have to wear proper PPE. Is that the same thing? Is that your safety protocols when it comes to the welding shop?
Yeah, so pretty much anywhere that you're dealing with equipment, wear your proper PPE, safety glasses, your gloves, overshirt, closed-toed shoes, just your basic kind of stuff. Doesn't matter what you're doing, wear it. You don't want to get a piece, say you're grinding on something, you don't want to get a shard in your eye. It's horrible.
Yeah.
They've done that, so.
And then what advice would you give to those kids that want to come up, the freshmen that didn't sign up for welding? What advice would you give to them if they're looking into it?
Do it. Just hop into it. get as much practice underneath your hood as you can. And if you go through our program, listen to Mr. Agard. He's not going to lead you in the wrong direction. He knows what he's doing. I think we got a really good program. But, yeah, I just say do it. Get into it. It's good. It's a good program.
Well, those are all the questions we have for you today, Jay. Thanks for joining us.
No problem.
Today we're here with Kira Warren, and we got a couple questions for you about your state swim and swimming as a whole. How was your senior season of swimming?
It was pretty good. There was a lot of ups and downs at different meets. You definitely had to push through all the hard work and get past that mental block.
And with swimming, how did each day of practice prepare you for the season?
Well, I went in the morning, so I did 2-a-days, and that definitely helped a lot because you can see the difference between going in the mornings and not, and I feel like that definitely helped me for state.
With swimming, what made you decide to start this sport?
I've just done it ever since I was 5. My whole family does it, so it's kind of, a given that I should, and I like it.
And then when it comes to motivation, like you said, your family has been swimming. So did that motivate you to swim? And along the way, did that motivate you throughout the whole thing?
Yeah, my mom definitely helped me out with that. She motivated me through and just told me to keep going, same with my friends.
And then, so you have classes below you. So how do you plan to help those swimmers that are younger than you on their up and coming seasons?
I just want them to know that it helps to put in more work if you really want to get better, and just to work hard, and they know that they can do it if they just get past that mental block.
And then how has swimming, just a sport, help you grow outside of sports?
It definitely, you have to have a growth mindset because it's a lot of work to just not breathe and keep swimming. So I feel like that helps a lot, and yeah.
Kira, how do you think the team performed at state as a whole?
I think we did pretty good. 2 of our relays had me, Shay, Lila, and Eliza, and we got second in the 200 free medley, and then we got third in the 200 medley relay.
And then how do you think you performed by yourself?
I feel like I did decent. I don't know. Breaststroke, I got third, and that was pretty good, I feel like, and yeah, I don't know.
Didn't you break a couple records or broke your own this season, didn't you?
Yeah, I got third, I think, on the record board. I beat my sister Kylie, and I was pretty happy about that. And then also another person that got records was Shay Whitlock. She got a lot of records this season. She has the 200 IM, the 50 free, 100 back, and 100 breast.
So you two, the seniors, you guys feel like you did well this season?
Yeah, we both made it into finals for a lot of our events, and I feel like we did pretty good to end it off.
Yeah, those are all the questions that we have for you. Thank you.
Thanks.
This has been your Warrior Weekly, and we'll catch you in the next one.